Successful English Speakers Channel.
Hello, welcome. Today we talk about a quiet thief, a thief of joy, of peace, of your own unique energy. The thief is comparison. The idea that we look to the left, to the right, and measure our own worth by someone else's ruler. The simple, powerful command is this: don't compare yourself to anyone. But how? In a world built to make us compare, how do we stop? This is not a short talk. This is a deep unlearning. I'm grateful to have a guide for this journey with us. Welcome.
Thank you. This is vital work. That command, don't compare, feels simple, but it asks us to go against a deep human instinct. We are social creatures. We look to others to understand our place. The problem is not the glance. The problem is when we stop living our own life and start living in a constant, silent commentary on everyone else's. We trade our authentic journey for a spectator seat in someone else's highlight reel.
Let's start with the why. Why is comparison so toxic? What does it actually do to us inside?
It does two corrosive things. First, it creates a false benchmark. You are comparing your complete, messy, behind-the-scenes reality with all your doubts, your struggles, your private battles, to someone else's curated, polished, public performance. You are comparing your raw ingredients to their finished, decorated cake. It is a guaranteed recipe for feeling inadequate. Second, it steals your present moment. When you are busy comparing, you are not creating, not enjoying, not learning. You are stuck in a mental courtroom where you are both the judge and the accused. It is a prison of your own making, built with thoughts of other people.
A false benchmark and a stolen present. That is the cost. Now, the first practical step. We see someone who seems better, smarter, faster, more successful. The feeling hits. What is the very first thing we must do in that moment?
The first thing is to create a conscious pause and name the weather. When you feel that sting, that twist of jealousy, that drop of insecurity, you stop. You breathe. You say to yourself, I am experiencing a moment of comparison. Just like you would say, it is raining. You do not judge the rain, you acknowledge it. You separate yourself from the feeling. You are not a jealous person. You are a person feeling a wave of jealousy. This tiny space of awareness is where your power begins. It is the gap between the trigger and your story about it.
We name it. We see it as weather, not as truth. Now, in that space, our mind wants to tell a story. They have more than me. I am less than them. How do we change that internal narrative?
You change the channel. You consciously redirect your focus from their path to your path. You ask a different set of questions. Instead of, why are they so far ahead, you ask, what is the next step on my journey? Instead of, why is their life so perfect, you ask, what is one small thing I am grateful for in my life right now? You must literally turn your gaze 180 degrees, from outward to inward. You are the author of your own story. Stop reading someone else's book and look back at your own page. What is the next sentence you want to write?
Turn inward. Ask about my next step, my gratitude. This refocuses energy. But what about using others as inspiration? Isn't that healthy? Where is the line?
The line is defined by the internal feeling and the subsequent action. Inspiration feels like fuel. It energizes you. It makes you think, that's amazing. What can I learn from that? How can I apply a principle of their success to my own context? The focus is on your own growth. Comparison feels like theft. It drains you. It makes you think, they have what I deserve. Their success means there is less for me. The focus is on their possession. Inspiration says, if they can, maybe I can too. Comparison says, they can, so I never will. One is a catalyst for your own action. The other is a poison for your own spirit.
Inspiration fuels, comparison steals. A clear test. Now, a major source of this pain is social media. It is a comparison engine. How do we use it without letting it use us?
We must move from passive consumption to active, intentional curation. First, audit your feed. Does following this account make me feel inspired and capable, or inadequate and anxious? Be ruthless. Unfollow, mute, curate. Your feed should be a garden that nourishes you, not a weed-filled lot that chokes you. Second, remember the truth behind the image. Every post is a choice. It is a single frame from a long, complex movie. You are seeing the vacation photo, not the argument in the airport, the stress of saving for it, the ordinary Tuesday that came after. Third, limit your time. Use a timer. Consume with purpose, not for mindless scrolling. The digital world is a tool. You must hold the tool. Don't let the tool shape you.
Curate. Remember the truth. Limit time. This is digital self-defense. Another painful area is comparing our life's timeline. They are married. I'm not. They have a career. I don't. They bought a house. I didn't. How do we dismantle this idea of a right timeline?
We must internalize this truth. Life is not a race with one track and one finish line. It is an individual expedition through unique terrain. A flower does not bloom because it looks at the flower next to it. It blooms when its own conditions are right. The right soil, the right sun, the right season for its seeds. Your conditions are yours alone. Your struggles, your lessons, your pace of growth are preparing you for a bloom that is specifically yours. The universe is not late, and neither are you. You are exactly on time for your own story. The only timeline that matters is the one you are living.
We each have our own season, our own conditions to bloom. This is a kind thought, but comparison can also be about the past. I should have started earlier. I wasted so much time. How do we stop comparing our present self to a past version we think we should have been?
This is the ghost of comparison. You must thank the past self for getting you here, and then release it. You cannot drive a car forward while staring constantly in the rearview mirror. The person you were did the best they could with the knowledge, energy, and circumstances they had. That person's mistakes brought you the wisdom you have today. Practice radical acceptance of your own journey. Every step, even the misstep, was part of the path that led you to this moment where you now know better and can choose differently. Forgive your past self. It is the only way to free your present self to build the future.
Forgive the past self. Release the ghost. Now, what is a daily, practical habit we can build to strengthen our non-comparison muscle and cultivate true self-contentment?
The most powerful daily practice is the self-referential win journal. Each evening, write down one thing you did, learned, or felt that was a step forward for you, based on your own values and yesterday's self. Not, I was better than X, but I was more patient with myself today than I was yesterday. I understood a difficult English concept I struggled with last week. I chose a healthy meal because I value my energy. This practice trains your brain to scan for evidence of your own growth, not your position relative to others. It builds an internal compass. Your sense of worth becomes anchored in your own progress, not in external benchmarks.
Track wins based on your own past, not others' present. Finally, what is the ultimate liberating perspective we can adopt? The philosophical North Star for this journey?
The ultimate perspective is this: the only person you are truly in competition with is the person you were yesterday. Your life's work is not to be better than anyone else. Your life's work is to be a better version of yourself today than you were yesterday. More kind, more knowledgeable, more courageous, more authentic. When you make that your sole focus, the noise of comparison falls away. You enter your own lane. And in your own lane, there is no traffic. There is only your own pace, your own rhythm, and the open road of your own potential stretching out before you. You are incomparable because there is no one to compare to. You are the only you there has ever been or ever will be.
Your own lane, no traffic. That is a vision of profound peace. This has been a deep guide to reclaiming your own mind, your own pace, your own worth. Thank you for this clarity.
Thank you for the profound conversation.
And to you, listener, be gentle with yourself. This is a practice. You will glance to the side. That's human. Just remember to gently guide your gaze back to your own path, your own next step, your own beautiful and unfolding journey. You are enough. We are here, learning and growing in our own lanes together. Until next time,